Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we continue our journey to James Gunn's Superman film. We are on Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. We've already done the first three in the Christopher Reeve trilogy or quadrilogy, however you say it. So go check out those reactions if for some reason you haven't already. I am Andrew
Flash
Gordon, and this is
Tara
Erickson, and we are here on Historical Tuesday. Welcome. We are so excited to have you. Full transparency, I have seen this film. Tara has not.
I have not.
So we don't want to see some, keyboard warriors saying, how dare you guys lie and you have not seen this movie. I have. But yeah, excited. You know what? I love Christopher Reeve, so I don't care what's been said. So I'm excited to jump into the tights and watch Christopher Reeve do his thing again. So full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. I will give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. So you will need your own copy, as I just mentioned, whether it's digital streaming, 4K, DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, whatever you have. And again, I will give you that 3, 2, 1 countdown. It's like we're watching it together. It's where we call you Super Sexy over on our Patreon. Also, you get some perks over there. You get 15% discount. Well, not on this shirt, but on tees. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not the coolest shirt you've ever seen? RejectNationShop.com. We got amazing gear over there. Also on Patreon, it's a fun and awesome community over there. We run into a lot of monetary issues in regards to copyright claims. So it's a great way to offset the monetary issues that we run into. It helps support us over there. It helps keep the lights on. It helps keep the hosts coming back in. So seriously, all your support over there is not unnoticed. We appreciate all of you, seriously. And you also get to ask us questions at the end that we answer. So it's very interactive.
It's true.
I think I have gone on a tangent and a rant. I think we should just get started and into this. So we're going to get into
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We're going to get into Superman 4, The Quest for Peace in a 3, a 2, and a 1. Oh, it's like a marching band. Remember, the third one had like some weird, different type of title sequence.
Yeah, and it also different music.
Yeah. So this is getting back to the first two, it seems like. Cannon Group? Haha. I think they did Over the Top and a few other films. Sidney J. Furie.
What did he do?
Sidney J. Furie did a very cult classic film the year before this called Iron Eagle.
Never seen it.
And he also did a film called, Ladybugs. I love that movie.
Ladybugs? Like the more recent one from the 2000s?
No. I think that's Lady Killers, maybe?
Yeah.
It's the one with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I'm not going to know it.
Yeah,
that's a cool title.
Yeah.
It kind of is like very 90s, and I like it. This effect looks good.
You know what they're saying, right?
Sure.
Sinatra. I can't win.
That's great.
Ugh.
Oh, collision time.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, right into him. Okay.
Ow. We are experiencing turbulence.
Yay, Superman. Let's go. Save this. Make it stop spinning for me.
It's a miracle.
Oh my God, he's going to go save the guy. Get him.
He still looks great in that suit.
Oh, yeah.
I always like those looks of like confusion and like relief whenever people save him.
Yeah.
Or whenever he saves people.
The flying effect in this is looking really good. The effects have come up a little bit.
Smallville. Curious if they use the exact same set from the first movie, because it looks the same. Last time he was there was when his dad unfortunately had a heart attack and he had to go venture to the fortress with his mom's blessing.
What are you looking at?
I think that's where he found that green crystal, right?
Oh, yeah.
By now, Kal-El, you are entering the atmosphere of the planet known as Earth. The yellow sun of your new home will give you great physical powers, but it cannot console your spirit.
Her voice sounds like the Haunted Mansion lady.
All that remains is of a once powerful civilization, Krypton, your mother planet.
Krypton.
It is my last gift to you.
So the reason you're hearing his mom instead of his dad, we saw the Donner cut and the theatrical cut. They had to recast and put his mom in there. This is continuity on the theatrical that we didn't see.
The power in the module can be used but once. Use it wisely.
Can only be used once. Yeah, I mean, use it very wisely. Once. It's a little more conspicuous, like glowing out of his pocket.
Clark Kent! Mr. Hornsby? Ah!
I love when he transforms into nerdy.
Didn't I mention there's an offer to buy sight unseen?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Hornsby. I don't want to sell this place to a big developer. Anybody who buys it has to want a real farm.
They gotta be a farmer.
Today, nobody wants a farm. Now, you blink your eye and they'll all be gone.
Yeah, that's why they started filming Yellowstone.
Oh, what a joker old Jonathan Kent was. I asked him what happened to the baby's crib. Little Clark must have had a bad dream and kicked it.
Yeah, that.
That's great.
What an old joker he was.
You'd like to keep these for your grandchildren.
Thank you very much, Clark. Here, batter up.
Oh, God, nope. You don't want to see him bat. You realize why at 3 months old he almost kicked a hole in his crib.
Watch out now. These will come in pretty fast.
All right, let's check out his form here, Tara. I'll tell you. That wasn't bad. Give me a couple lessons. I could fix him up.
I'm going to hold out for a real farmer.
You are.
I like how principled he is in regards to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to carry on kind of the legacy that his father built there. I respect that.
Will you be careful when you get back to Metropolis, Clark? It's a long, long way from where you were born.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Honestly, I love that he wants to hold the integrity of. Oh, wow.
To Japan it goes.
To Japan, to another universe. I really missed having him in the third film.
What is that god-awful noise you're making?
Mozart, my low forehead friend. You're the first to know that I now have plans to recreate life itself.
Come on, Luthor, let's get this done. Prove it, meathead. Come on, Luthor, let's see a little sweat. Hey, what's that car doing there?
What?
Hold it there, son.
Oh, he's in. That's Jon Cryer.
Yeah.
Fine, super fine sound system here, son.
Well, I guess you dudes have never seen one of these since around 100s, have you?
Yeah, I seen one once in a magazine. Hey, this is lovely.
Doors.
Cool.
Windows.
What?
The top.
Seats.
That's a fun little car they had. Oh, bye-bye.
Whoa.
Right.
Hey.
I do okay or what, Uncle Wax?
Lenny, I've always considered you the Dutch elm disease in my family tree.
Dutch elm disease.
Oh, he can pull it up. Oh, no, he can't because that would be too obvious.
Yeah, he doesn't want to arouse suspicion.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Somebody got
It's all right. Got someone special coming. Someone
Let's go,
super.
buddy.
Nice.
Ah, cool. That's a cool effect.
Yeah, come on. Let's have a talk, Train.
He'll be all right. I think he needs a doctor.
I thought he was going to be like, I think he's dead.
Abominable.
Miguel de Voila, Monsieur David Warfield.
That tycoon who owns all the sleazy tabloids?
The Daily Planet hasn't made any money in 3 years.
Dang.
How are they still running as a business?
Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Lacey Warfield.
Thanks, Daddy.
Those glasses are so 80s.
Lacey will be helping you
What I have here are some mock copies of our new layout. It's super, don't you think?
I love it. Oh my God.
The world isn't really on the brink. Isn't that headline irresponsible?
But it'll sell a hell of a lot of newspapers.
May I point out that Daddy holds all of your contracts, which you will have to honor.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that we'll do our best to cooperate. But a reporter's first allegiance has to be to the truth. The people of this city depend on us, and we can't let them down.
You tell her, Clark.
Is he for real?
100%. And I like him that way, okay? I don't know how to tell you this. I just don't think he'd be attracted to somebody like you.
All men like me. I'm very, very rich.
Yes, that's all we look for in a woman. She's not shallow.
We have no choice but to strive to be second to none in the nuclear arms race.
That's not good.
Now, I know you're all upset by the crisis. The best thing we can do is to try to think positively.
Her voice is so interesting.
I've seen her in other movies. I don't remember her voice like that.
Jeremy, what do you think we can do about the crisis?
He doesn't even know what's going on.
She have an infinite crisis.
I tell you who I'd write a letter to that would do some good.
Tell us, Jeremy.
Voice.
Who, Santa Claus? No, Superman.
That was ADR, but I love it.
Superman, the subject of our newest exhibit, has graciously donated a strand of his hair to the museum. 1,000-pound load easily suspended by his single hair.
Damn.
Oh, his hair. That's cool.
His hair is holding up 1,000 pounds.
I love it.
You know what I can do with a single strand of Superman's hair?
You can make a toupee that flies.
Tara, I'm not gonna lie. I adore Jon Cryer as an actor, but
Yeah.
I'm missing Otis, Ned Beatty's character.
Yeah. They had a different dynamic.
Yeah.
More sillier one. I got a
Lex.
serious question for you. Do you want Jon Cryer's outfit on your body right now?
That one?
Yes.
Sure. Gotta find the prop master for that. Boy, that was...
Oh, he's got his DNA now.
And I'm curious how he was able to just cut it like that with a
With a cutter,
because it's Superman's hair. Would you not need kryptonite around you to do that, to weaken the hair?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's more of a
good question.
That's more of a technical thing.
Oh my God. I love it so much. So stupid.
She's being very subtle.
So stupid.
I want you to write this new series called Metropolis After Hours.
Well, Miss Warfield, I really don't think I'd be right for this.
Oh, you're perfect for it. I thought we'd start tonight at the grand opening of the Metro Club. It's a date.
A date?
A date?
Christopher Reeve's still doing great.
I've got a letter here for Superman, care of me.
Dear Superman, forgive me for writing to you, but my teacher is speaking about the president's speech on the arms race.
Okay.
We're all very unhappy about it. And I said we should get Superman to rid the world of nuclear arms because only he could do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't care if everybody thinks I'm a space cadet. Once you've destroyed all the nuclear missiles in the world, they'll see I was right. Superman can make sure we don't blow ourselves up quick and easy.
Oh, well, I better get back to work. No, there's an angle in this. We're gonna make this kid a celebrity. Everybody in the world is gonna be wondering what Superman's
boy. Jeremy's gonna be famous.
Welcome to Metropolis, Jeremy. Let everybody get a picture of you now. Jeremy. That's it, everyone.
Interesting choice of set.
Yeah.
It's very Japanese.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
Tell the American public what you told me.
I just said I wish Superman would have said yes.
What?
Drop dead to kid. Oh God, he did not say that. That's great.
God, this time he's gone too far.
He doesn't care. He's just trying to make money.
Look, Clark, there's nothing we can do about it. It's Superman's decision now. I'm sure he'll do the right thing.
You know, Lois is more reserved in this movie and optimistic, I feel.
I know I'm forbidden to interfere, and yet the Earth is threatened by the same fate as Krypton.
If you teach the earth to put its fate in any one man, even yourself, you're teaching them to be betrayed.
But I mean, he's been doing that this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Lois?
There you are. What happened? Something's wrong, isn't it? Is there anything I can do?
Yes, you can. Can we go get some fresh air?
Their chemistry is still really good.
Fresh air, sure.
She knows what that means. I feel like it means another thing. Like, is he going to take her flying again? No, because it's daytime.
Did you feel better? Clark? Clark? Clark, things aren't that bad. Clark, stop!
Oh, he is. Oh, my God. I love it. Like, that's what I like. Fresh air, fresh air. That's fun.
That's cool. Him being in the Superman suit with the glasses on.
Totally. It's great.
That's an amazing shot.
Superman. Wonder why they left that blue.
Yeah, I could see that too.
It's CGI, but it's hard to get out. They might have had trouble lighting it in that one frame.
And this is a projection screen behind them.
How'd you like going solo?
I loved it. Not as much as being with you.
Oh.
I needed to be with you too. You make me laugh. You're the only one I can talk to, Lois.
Aw.
Sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm always here for you.
I love that he can be vulnerable with her.
And you'll do the right thing no matter what it is. You always have.
You don't even know my name.
Kal-El.
Mm.
You remember, don't you?
This is, again, the continuity.
He remembers.
This is the continuity of the film we didn't watch.
Oh!
They be locking lips.
That's a fun direction. That is a fun direction for sure.
Mr. Warfield wanted me to get some shots here with lots of local. Hi, Jeremy. What a scoop!
What a scoop! Okay.
Timmy, come on.
He's like, yeah, keep taking my pictures.
Trace me upstairs in the gallery.
Sure, okay.
Good luck, Superman.
Where did it say they were? At the UN?
Yeah.
For many years now, I've lived among you as a visitor. As of today, I'm not a visitor anymore, because the Earth is my home too.
Mm.
And so I've come to a decision. I'm going to do what our governments have been unwilling or unable to do. Effective immediately, I'm going to rid our planet of all nuclear weapons.
Oh,
snap. All right, Superman.
All right, dude. Let's go.
Missile test Alpha. All systems go.
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully the entity doesn't fire back at them, Tara.
I guess we'll see.
Good little Mission Impossible reference.
Whoa, it's a big one.
Boy, a lot of nuclear missiles.
That looked very good. That's a good shot right there.
Wowzers, that is a great deal of many. I mean, there's got to be like hundreds in there.
Oh, and he's just going to fling it real far away. All right, Superman. Get those nuclear bombs out of here. Oh, into the sun. Is it going to go bang? Too big of a bang? Are you going to kill the sun?
I mean, the sun's a pretty powerful planet.
Pretty strong.
From the land of the free and the home of the great cost overrun, Harry Howler.
Recognize that actor?
Oh, yeah. Haha, look at him.
Harry Potter.
He looks so young.
Yeah.
I, Lex Luthor, discovered a way to destroy Superman. You know what the sun is? It's nothing more than a huge nuclear bomb.
Yes, but Superman is no average man.
He's so intense.
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Genetic stew in this dish, if you will. If you'll help me put this on one of your missiles, Superman will have the biggest surprise of his life. With this protoplasm that I've grown from Superman's hair cells, we'll duplicate creation itself.
Well, and that's why they have that strand of hair to do this whole experiment.
Yeah.
So tough to sneak onto an Air Force base or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Launch control. Yes, sir.
Launch control.
There's a weather problem. We got a hole.
What's your name, son?
Gorham.
Tom, sir, you know your code book? 2706, inclement override. Fire on my command. Fire.
Is that really the code book?
10, 9.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Whoa. Damn, couldn't even wait 8 more seconds. Clearly that weather problem wasn't a problem. Uh-oh.
I wonder if if we're going to learn if there's repercussions to this. See? That escape, and that's radiation. So where's that going?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, whoa, what? Weird.
I could be wrong, but I believe this actor, when he showed up to the Superman 4 premiere, he showed up in costume.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. That suit is something.
Welcome home, Nuclear Man. Your father's happy to see you.
I don't get the nails part. Oh, okay.
The power of the sun has given him internally generated heat.
Dude's built, though.
You are nothing.
Oh!
I am the father now.
Oh, snap.
I made you, I can destroy you. Destroy Superman now. But not quite yet, no.
Was this actor in anything else, though? Because I'm wondering, and it might also be a huge plus for this movie for them to use Gary's voice because it has good pace, good delivery.
You mean
and
Gene?
this guy might not know.
You mean
Gene, I'm
Gene's-
sorry,
No, you're good.
Gene's voice.
He gets his energy from the sun. Without it, he's like you at night. Useless.
I mean, that's a funny line, but that is quite a weakness.
That's great.
That is such a weak power.
It's a real downfall.
Yeah.
He should live on the roof.
Also, that means he can't fight Superman at night.
Oh, there's Clark.
Oh, okay. You look great.
Oh, maybe it's just Superman.
No, Superman makes a different kind of entrance.
Hi, Lacey. Say, could you make a 20? Driver didn't have any change.
Let me get my purse.
Clark, she really likes you, so notice the dress.
Oh, hey, neat dress.
Neat dress.
Hey, what's that?
Cool.
Now there's a different kind of entrance.
Hey.
Hi, Lois.
Hello, Superman.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I will admit, this is cool that one woman loves or likes Clark and the other one loves Superman. While she's really good friends with Clark.
I think we better start our interview.
Excuse me.
Joe's company.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'll go get Clark.
I'm cooking us some scallops and some duck and
Yum.
some mushroom sauce with champagne, and in case we got hungry afterwards.
Delicious.
You shouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
Nice.
Should we get on with the interview?
Have you had any trouble confiscating the missiles?
Is there something wrong?
Oh, is it burning now because it's too hot?
Yeah, I think he used his
He
heat
heated it up
vision.
a lot. Yeah, I was like,
I'll be right
also
back.
turn off the oven after you do that, Superman.
Well, I think he did it on purpose so he can
So we can go back down.
go back and forth.
Makes sense.
I missed you, Clark.
This just accentuates how good he is at both roles.
Let's go do something wild.
Well, gee, they're expecting us at Wouldn't Be Polite.
Yeah, you're right. How can one man be so square and so delicious?
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
She's
So do you.
very
Forward.
honest about her feelings.
Nice.
Oh, this has got to be like so tedious for him. Obviously, they had a
Nice.
different actor and then the other one waiting to get out.
I don't believe it. I've never had a duck turn out so perfectly. It's amazing.
Out here, Lois.
Isn't it beautiful?
The city's beautiful.
I'd be freaking out. I'm scared of heights.
I've always felt that moments like this should be shared with someone new.
Love.
Isn't that the doorbell?
But we're having a moment.
Lacey! Oh, great, that's him. Clark?
Hi. See, those bellboys ought to look where they're going.
That was fun.
Heart.
Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, let me just get a rag. Excuse me.
Be right back.
Not easy being in two places at once.
Ooh, ow.
Remember, he did that in the first movie to him.
Yeah.
Don't be concerned, Blue Boy. You're the only one who can hear me.
Look to your left. Tall, dark, and handsome.
How does he know where he is when he says, look to your left?
I'm gonna blow 20 stories off that building. Give and take a floor or two. Peace.
See, in the first movie, he was just the sound and he said, follow it or something like that. But that made no sense.
Right.
Look to your left. How do you know where he is?
Sorry, Lois, but an emergency's come up. I'll have to go.
Superman!
I mean, we know Lex.
With you! I can cover the story!
Yes, take her to danger. I mean, we know Lex is smart, but like.
I mean, he could figure it out.
What are you up to? You're playing a good guy 24 hours a day. Why don't you stop and smell the roses, huh? Get yourself a hobby, a pet.
About crypto.
What are you doing back in Metropolis?
Because I want to be the first to introduce you to the new kid on the block.
They're also so good together, these two.
Oh boy, here he comes.
God, did you see that effect? That did not look right. Like it was being cut off the screen.
You've already broken all the laws of man, Luthor. Now it looks as though you've broken the laws of nature, too.
Yep.
When I escaped from prison, I had one thing on my mind. The end of Superman. With this guy and you gone, I'm gonna make a fortune rearming the world.
Risk worldwide nuclear war for your own personal financial gain.
Of course.
I just want to keep the threat. Destroy Superman. First, I have fun.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Feel bad for people who are below the building with that rubble that just fell. Ugh, that effect.
Yeah, that was bad.
If you notice, all the shots of Superman are the exact same shot of him flying towards the into frame. That looks like a Great Wall of China. Damn.
Okay.
Getting rid of some miniatures.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, that was a different shot it looked like there. Oh, that doesn't look like Christopher Reeve.
No, that's a stand-in.
I know, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
What? What powers are these of Superman's? That was cool, but I didn't know he had those powers.
I feel like this guy's probably an old school like WWE wrestler.
I was gonna say he feels like a wrestler for sure. That's a good call, Tara. We'll have to look him up when the movie's over because I'm curious what his resume is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
All right, what are we gonna do here?
Okay. Oh. Okay, nice.
Smart. Whoa.
Nice.
Hey.
Whoa. Okay.
Superman's like, let's take you to the manicurist.
Yeah.
And then we can fight. I don't know why this fight's making me laugh.
Well, because it's the shots and the action and all of it. It's a little.
I have actually been there on the ground.
Oh, goodness. That'll get his attention.
Like it could just be a normal person taken for an exercise.
It's funny because they did. There's a very big billboard when he goes to save the train that says "Keep the torch lit."
Oh,
so I'm very interested to see how he saves this and what happens afterwards with Lady Liberty.
Yeah.
To tie that in.
I didn't even notice that sign. Cool.
There we go. His face.
Yee.
Oh, Ow, ow. Oh, God. Really got him. Uh-oh.
And that's like the sun piercing through him,
Going
too.
down.
Ouch.
Ow. Ow.
Ooh. Whoa. It's weird. You can see it's like, the bricks were moving. Oh, no. Or sorry. Oh, no.
Well, hello again, HUEL, H-U-E-L, today's video sponsor. Lately, I've been loving talking about HUEL because I've used it as an excuse to give you guys updates on my fitness journey. Back in January of this year, I was 218 pounds. Last time I weighed myself, I'm down to 179. But this time I decided to take a fancy picture. Close to the mirror. Good lighting. And I did have to flex, but I'm making progress. I'm almost at the six-pack. Look at it. Almost at the six-pack. It's almost 40 pounds down, and one of the biggest game changers for me has easily been by staying consistent with healthy go-to meals such as HUEL's Black Edition Ready to Drink. As a matter of fact, I just shot a video with Andrew and Aaron this morning. Both came without having had any breakfast, and of course they were hungry. First thing they did, they got themselves a HUEL in the office fridge, baby. Because I've bought plenty. It's a complete meal in a bottle, man. It is tasty. It's packed with over 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, slow-release carbohydrates, and low sugar, plus fiber. No prep, no cleanup, just grab it, go, shoot a reaction or whatever else you do. Yeah, whether I'm filming, working out, or frankly too tired to cook, which is pretty much every day, this bottle's been a lifesaver. It actually tastes good too. My favorites are like the main ones, the chocolate and the vanilla, but I also really do like their strawberry banana. I also got iced coffee. And when in doubt, you can always go with the variety pack if you don't know which one you want. And at under $5 a meal, it's helped my routine and my budget. And now to be able to provide for the host here. HUEL's already sold over 500 million worldwide. And if you're looking to eat better, stay on track, or just stop skipping meals, you've got to try this. So if you'd like to support the channel and support your body, new customers get 15% off plus a free gift at HUEL.com/rejects with code REJECTS. Once again, HUEL.com/rejects, code REJECTS, 15% off and a free gift. Minimum $75 purchase. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try HUEL today for complete nutrition bottled.
I said I'd get you to run one of our papers yourself, and I meant it. Congratulations, Miss Publisher.
Nepo baby, way to go.
Yep.
This time you have both gone too far, and you certainly have no right to this.
Oh, let her go, darling. I mean, she's useless.
Oh, rough. Is he depressed?
I think he's just recovering from his injuries.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing here?
I knew it.
Damn.
You haven't been to work. You haven't called the office. You haven't even called me back. How could you not call me back? I always know when Superman's in trouble.
Superman, something's happened to him?
No, everybody's saying that he's dead, but it can't be true. I just know it. I feel it in my heart.
Aw.
I think he just needs help. And if he really is in trouble, then there's a few things I'd like to tell him. I tell him that I will always cherish the time we spent together. And I never expected anything in return. And no matter how few minutes I saw him for, it always made me happy.
Aww.
And I would tell him that I love him and that I'll always love him. Whatever happens to the world, I know that he's doing his best to make sure that it'll be all right for the rest of us.
Good job on that, girl.
No, that was
great acting.
Probably the best acting in the film so far in that scene.
Listen, I'm pretty tired, you know, so I think I'll just rest here for a while, okay?
Well, I hope you feel better, Clark.
Thanks.
Something tells me like she kind of knows he's Superman.
Yeah, there's something about it because I'm like, why would she tell him that? And this part, like, well, if you do see him,
He might need this.
yeah.
Yeah. And also the fact that Superman might be dead and Clark's like been missing. I think she put two and two together.
We've decided to increase your commission.
Oh, guys, really? That's great. It is the least we could do.
God.
That's so much money.
I know. Whoa. Dude, these effects are something.
My first official act, of course, is to say, "You're fired!"
Oh boy. So aggressive. Burn it.
If you want a reference for work, forget it!
They really had to fluff his hair up. Oh, right.
What, can only be used once? Is that what they said?
Forgot about that thing.
Look at him.
Oh,
my
wow.
goodness.
Okay, buddy.
All that remains of Krypton's energy is yours. After it is gone, you will belong solely to your new home.
That's pretty good makeup, I think.
Yeah, it looks good. Nice bald cap.
If our dying planet can save your life, we have not died in vain.
Is he gonna go after her now? Looks like he wants to juice her or something. Oh,
Dude,
God.
These
Oh,
facial
God.
expressions that he emotes are hysterical.
It's a lot.
Where is the woman?
Give it up. We'll never find her.
Superman's good. He's okay.
I will hurt people.
I will hurt people. Ah. How did Superman know he was going there, and when did he and he just recover? I'm so lost. Ah.
Oh, what the hell?
When the hoses get on fire.
Yeah.
From SWAT to spin. Jeez.
Oh.
He really wants to get with that woman. What powers are these that Superman has?
Stop! That's enough. You win. I'll take you to her.
Oh, goodness gracious. Bro, you need to chill. Oh, good. Oh, God. Yeah, sure. You can go that way, I guess. Seems more like a thing he would do.
Where is she?
The way he comes up with his arms, I can't.
Is that the set of Lex Luthor's place, or it looks like it
Yeah. Nice. Oh. All right. Oh,
now? Damn.
that's a miniature.
Yeah, but again, I'd be worried about the rubble that hits the ground from that height.
He's on the moon now. Well, now that the sun's out again, he's gonna regain his power.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Ah.
Take one small step for man.
One giant step for Superman, or one giant leap for Superman and Nuclear Man. Patriotism. Uh-oh.
Ouch. Uh-oh.
Ah. Wish these fights weren't in slow motion the whole time. Nice.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't know what we could do here. The sun came up. What? We hide, wait for dark.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh.
Come on, Superman. Okay.
Dude, these...
Sky. Sounds like a dinosaur.
Yeah, Spielberg should have cast him in one of the Jurassic Park films. Would have been perfect. He buried him in the moon. Did you notice? See how all the stars are out?
Yeah.
In all those shots, there were no stars when they were like on the moon.
Right.
So you could tell they were on a soundstage.
Get the woman.
Oof.
I knew it. I was like, he's going to set the flag back up
Of course.
and then fly off.
Oh, is all that stuff is off his face now? The dirt?
Oh, yeah, an eclipse thing. That's a good idea. Good job, Superman.
Oh, she's in space. How is she able to breathe, Tara?
Who knows, man?
It's a movie. We'll go with it.
Yeah, she's going to drop. Superman going to save her. This guy can go away.
I don't think that was on her bingo card to be in space today.
Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum.
Print it, sell it, patent it, copyright it.
Okay, what are you gonna do with him? Okay, hey, there we go. Cause like we kind of have to get rid of him for good.
What is that? Oh, is it like a nuclear power plant?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes. Light them up.
Got our own little sun-powered enemy in there.
You'd better have a good explanation, White, or else you'll be talking to your lawyers from jail.
I managed to convince the bankers of this city that our daily planet should be treated like a natural resource. So I convinced them to lend me the money. I bought up all the outstanding shares, and you, Mr. Warfield, are now a minority shareholder.
Whoa.
Let's go, baby.
The Daily Planet's back in business.
Back at it.
Well, once more, we've survived the threat of war and found a fragile peace. I thought I could give you all the gift of the freedom from war, but I was wrong. It's not mine to give. I just wish you could all see the Earth the way that I see it. Because when you really look at it, it's just one world.
That was a hard cut.
We'll lay low for a while. A couple of years. I'll come up with a new plan.
Oh, good thing I bought my drums.
Superman! Oh, wow!
That must have been fun for Jon Cryer.
This young man's been under a bad influence. Do you think you can help him?
Every boy can be helped, Superman.
I think you're right.
I love how Superman sees the good in everyone.
How did you beat him?
High school physics, Luthor. While I was recuperating, I had time to figure out that if your foul creature was born from the sun, that had to be a source of energy.
Oh, Tara, I'm so sad. Last time we'll ever see Christopher Reeve as the Man of Steel. I don't care what anyone says about this movie. He was still great.
Yeah, he's always great.
Oh,
His smile's so good.
It really is. It really is. Oh, where's that remote? We'll just keep it playing. All right, people. That was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. And if you are watching on YouTube, it's because of those fine folks over at Praper. They were editing down those highlights, and they made it possible for us to watch it here. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. Also, make sure you share the video. You hit that like button. Let us know you are enjoying the content we are giving you. Most importantly, don't forget to
ring the bell. Ring the bell.
That way you're notified whenever we drop videos such as these. Tara, I am a terrible person. I forgot to ask you earlier how you were feeling, but how are you feeling now?
I feel all right. I feel okay. How about you?
Yeah, I never ever had too strong of an opinion of this movie, and today did not really change it. Again, I love Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder. I was about to say Margot Robbie. Margot Kidder and Gene Hackman, they didn't have a lot of material to work with in this film, but they were giving it their all. And I think Gene Hackman too knew, he's like, this is a very wacky, cartoonish type film, but I'm just gonna have fun. I'll take my paycheck and I'll just do what I can with the material I'm given. But I still enjoyed all their interactions. They were fine in the movie, but yeah, it's not the best film. That's the nice way I'll put it. But again, I didn't hate it as much as I remembered in the past. Having said all that, there was a lot of the effects were a lot to be desired. The villain, I felt bad for the actor that he had to be dubbed over. Although, like I said, if I was going to be dubbed over, I'd be very honored that Gene Hackman would dub over me, that I'm in a major motion picture. But I did feel bad for him just on that. But yeah, a lot of those facial emotions, and again, the character, like that's a major weakness to have, where the sun can go down and you're defeated. I'm like, that's rather, aside from the whole scratching them, like that's a rather easy villain to go through. Whereas like I thought in the other movies, especially 1 and 2, Superman had like a challenging task, even though he's the Man of Steel and like he's basically invulnerable other than kryptonite. Like these were challenging and threatening things that he had to go through, whether it was General Zod, Ursa, and Non, or, you know, the threat of stopping these 2 nuclear missiles that were going off in 2 different places. Like I like the stakes that we had in the first 2 movies, and like with this villain, like no, not really. Just like I just get him away from the sun. Just felt too simple and too easy personally. But I understand the themes we were trying to go in this movie in regards to to rid the world of nuclear weapons. I can imagine, because we were at the end of the Cold War here at this time in 1987, and I believe the Cold War ended in 1990. So I definitely understand where Christopher Reeve was coming from. I just don't know if it totally hit the mark on that. But yeah, overall, I mean, I still thought it was, again, when I was watching those 3 interact with each other in regards to even Jimmy Olsen too, Mark McClure, whenever those characters were interacting, like I still was enjoying myself, but overall the film just left a lot to be desired for me personally. It's definitely one of the weaker comic book films for sure. But what about you, Tara?
Yeah, I think throw out all like bad effects and all of that stuff. It didn't have a good story. So initially, like the pacing and the tone of the tone of it, they said it right away, but the pacing was really bad. I mean, I could feel the time only like 25 minutes in, which you shouldn't be able to feel that soon or be sort of clocking the story. It should move along a lot faster. And I was very curious as to like, why are we seeing a lot of things that we've already seen before? Are they only just going to show us Superman flies and saves things? They did a montage of that. Like he's saving the train in the beginning and another thing. And I was just like, okay, we know this about him. So I think that a story, if you're going to be fourth in line, it should be, how do we get more foundation and like story behind Superman that will actually affect like the audience and new information? What's new stuff that we can play with? This is like the same old stuff. It's like Superman fights a villain. Gene Hackman's there. He's great. They're all really good actors. I think, throwing in the scene with Margot Kidder was probably the best thing they could have done. That's like the better part of a scene, the best acting that's in this movie. It shows that it's really grounded and subtle, and there's heart to it. And that's the relationship that we would want to see versus everything else. There's no relationship that you're like, I'd really love to see what happens here, because it is what we've already seen prior. Flying around, saving stuff, fight the villain. And I didn't even really care if the effects are bad and you have a few bad actors and the sets aren't great, but the story and the script is good and it's smart, then it's like, no problem. I don't care. I'll let that slide, because now I'm like, this is still a good movie. They just didn't do these certain things right. But what they really lost sight of is the story. I'm very surprised that obviously there is a baseline and outline of a story here. But what I am surprised by, bless you, is that the producers went in for this screening, sat and watched this movie and went, yep. Because I guarantee you that every audience member and anyone who's ever made a good movie in their lives would be like, oh, we're feeling time too much. Something's got to change. And that would mean a big script rewrite. Yeah. Now, because he did the story, I'm not sure how much involvement he had in regards to the script. It was not written by him. This movie was also not produced by him. My assumption is he just went Superman and a villain, and the villain, the son, and then also, Lois Lane, right? And then they were like, great, and they wrote it.
Yeah.
And then the producers and the director have to like approve all that stuff. And it could be also possibly a small directing thing in regards to pacing. There can be stuff cut out and, smush more things together. I still, with this film, don't think it would have helped much because the story isn't very strong.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you're saying. I think the biggest thing that Christopher Reeve, to my recollection from what I remember reading upon this years back, I think his biggest thing to the story that he brought to it was the nuclear thing. Because I know he wanted to have some input on that. So yeah, I'm curious once we get to the trivia to read more about that. And
that's probably the only good thing.
Yeah, and also I agree with that, but also too, like I know I kind of was talking about it during the reaction. I wanted to know a little more information. Maybe I missed it in the other movies. I wanted to know why he's not allowed, because again, he's been saving people. So why is he not allowed to interfere? You know, I mean, they sent him to this planet and they said, well, you can go live on other planets. But like, what's the issue if he saves the planet from blowing up and all that? I wanted to get more info on that as well. Like, I think that would have been fascinating. It's different. Yeah. You know, I would have liked some more development in that area. That's something.
Yeah. I will say while you're looking this stuff up, that, you know, the message that they give like about peace and nuclear war was a great character development for Superman, just in general, that he decides to get involved and that he's like, I wish you could see the Earth the way that I see it. And he, you know, everybody wants peace and he tries to help with that, which that's the beautiful side of like the story and the script. But the rest of it, it just fell out of play in regards to pacing and, yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
By the way, do we have any questions, by the way, or not?
Yeah.
It's for peace. Box office. Just looking up a couple things while we're getting this. So I got some fun questions for Tara on this one.
All right.
Budget.
Superman, I'm going to read this first question. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Yes.
Liam Harold.
Thank you, Liam.
If only we could have had Christopher Reeve, Superman, Michael Keaton, Batman,
yes,
and Linda Carter, Wonder Woman for one Justice League. Those three together would have been iconic. Not really a question, a statement. I love what you said, though,
yes,
Liam.
I totally agree. By the way, Liam, there is you probably already know this, and the rest of the audience, I'm not sure if you know this, Tara. There is a movie with Michael Keaton and with Christopher Reeve. I believe it came out in 1994 called Speechless. So, yeah, in a quasi other universe, they meet together, but just not as Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne. But I agree with that statement. I would have loved to have seen a movie with those three coming together. That would have been epic. Totally agree with you.
Totally.
We got a question. Thank you for the question, Liam. We appreciate you being a Patreon member. From Blake Robin 1000. Okay, I think I understand that reference. Blake and Robin. Very cool. Dark Knight Rises. Anyways, thank you, Blake Robin, for the question. We appreciate it. Superman 4. Hey, guys. Big fan of the channel. Never miss an upload. Thank you. Hope you are all well and having a lovely day. I was wondering if you had any plans to introduce Tara to the Smallville series once you've done the films. Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex Luthor portrayal, I agree, in live action, and I'm sure Andrew would love to watch it since it's one of his favorite series, as it is. As for myself and many others who probably are a part of the incredible Reject Nation, there also may be some who may not have seen the show whom could experience it with Tara and find out some trivia from Andrew as well.
True.
I would personally love to do it. It's a lot of episodes, so that would be a Greg and John decision. Tara, would you, if they approved it one day, would you love to watch the show Smallville?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's such a big show request because there is so many episodes.
So many.
That when we film, this is a good thing for just you guys to know in general, that when we film shows, especially if when it's episodic, because we also have to upload for you every single day a movie, there's kind of not enough hosts for all of us to get you all of that content. Yeah. But I do think that Greg and John would add that to the list to be like, oh, we could do this. And it may also be a thing that we can pitch to them that it could just be a Patreon series.
I'd be down.
And we'd have to see what the price and how much money comes in for that.
Yeah.
Not that it's all about that, but it's just to keep us here, especially extra hours, because we do still have to film other stuff for the channel. But of course, I'd be down.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. I watch it once to 2 times a year, no matter how many episodes. I mean, because there's about, just letting you know, there's 10 seasons, 21 to 23 episodes per season.
That's a lot.
There's a lot.
That's a big commitment.
Yes,
Maybe,
there is.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Blake Robin 1000 is that what they would probably do is commit to 1 season and see how it does. And then if it does really great, we would probably continue.
Yeah. I will, by the way, thank you both, Liam and Blake Robin, for the questions. I will admit one thing, or will say one thing. I love that both of the questions had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah. Totally.
That was awesome. Great questions or statements. I love it. But we would love to do Smallville one day for sure.
You got trivia?
Really quick before we get to trivia,
Okay.
I would love to know what you think this film got on Rotten Tomatoes. Start with let's just do critics first.
Okay, critics. I'm just gonna go with 21%. Maybe a little higher. Like maybe it's 31%.
For critics?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 31%.
So for the critics, it got a 10%.
Okay, so I was close.
Yeah.
Good. So that means our judgment along the same lines. Audience score, I would say 49.
16%.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. It's just not a good movie.
Yeah, it's not very well regarded. Again, like I said, I enjoyed those 4 actors. That's pretty much it. Worldwide. What do you think this film made worldwide?
Well, can you tell me what the budget was?
Sure. What do you think the budget was? Watching this film with the effects, what do you think this budget was?
I don't know. Was it like 60 mil?
$17 million.
17.
And it showed.
Yeah. Okay. So then the worldwide, I'm just going to say it's like 36 million.
You were so close. 30 million.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially if it's worldwide in Tuesday, because it's such a, it's just not a good one.
A Superman movie worldwide at $30 million. That's a bomb.
Yep.
That is a bomb.
For sure.
And just really quickly, too, before going to trivia, out of 10 on IMDb, an average rating of 3.7.
Yeah. That fits the bill.
Yikes. All right, some fun trivia here. Christopher Reeve publicly regretted his involvement in the film. He wrote in his memoir, and I quote, "Superman 4 was a catastrophe from start to finish. That failure was a huge blow to my career." Oh my God, you're not going to believe this one. Sad. Yeah, no, I know. Sorry.
What is it?
Wes Craven was set to direct this movie, but was replaced after creative differences with star Christopher Reeve, the director of Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I mean, directed Scream 1 and Scream 2 and Scream 3 and Scream 4.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine how different this movie would have been with Wes Craven?
Way different.
I would have been so, obviously with the...
actually would have been kind of awesome.
Yeah, with the movie we got here, I would have been so down for a Wes Craven Superman 4.
For
sure. My God, I wish we would have got that. I'm sure after the movie came out, Christopher Reeve's like, I don't know what movie we would have gotten, but I would have been better than this with Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Ugh. And this was after Nightmare on Elm Street, so he had some clout then too. But okay. In Christopher Reeve's autobiography, Still Me, Reeve only refers to Superman 4 in this one sentence: "The less said about Superman 4, the better."
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree.
When Nuclear Man was being developed, Christopher Reeve was approached to play the part himself as Superman's polar opposite of a darker version of Bizarro. See, I would have been
like a Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I would have been down for that. But the only thing is they kind of just did Dark Superman in Superman 3.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah, but I still would have been down because I think Bizarro is a fun character to explore. So I wouldn't have been against it. I think it would have been better than Nuclear Man. According to Margot Kidder, she and Christopher Reeve did not get along during filming. Kidder states that Reeve's ego was inflated because he co-wrote the story. That's shocking. Because on screen they seem, again, I know it's acting, but you really don't feel that tension at all from them.
Wow.
That's really shocking.
That's quite a twist.
I don't know. The failure of the film at the box office prompted the Cannon Group, Inc. to cancel a planned production of Spider-Man, probably for the best.
Yeah.
According to Mark Pillow, I believe that's the actor who played Nuclear Man, He found Christopher Reeve to be quite an intense person during the shooting. However, Pillow stated what a joy it was to work alongside Gene Hackman.
Oh, so people really had difficulty working with Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christopher Reeve agreed to play Superman for the 4th time if the studio financed his project Street Smart the same year, which they did.
They made it? They made Street Smart?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah. According to Margot Kidder, Christopher Reeve and director Sidney J. Furie did not get along at all.
So Christopher didn't get along with Sidney?
Yeah, the director. Yeah.
He also didn't get along with Wes Craven, which is why Wes Craven didn't do it.
Yeah, creative differences.
Christopher Reeve sounds like an issue.
Yeah, I mean,
right now, it's sounding
like
really not good.
Yeah.
Like he may be the problem.
I mean, yeah, obviously we weren't there, so we don't know, but we're just going off Margot Kidder's word. Richard Donner, who had been fired from Superman 2, was offered the director's chair. He declined. Yeah. Donner, at the time, who was originally directing the first 2 Superman movies, was planning to make and produce at least 4 Superman films. Yeah, sorry, you guys already screwed me. I'm not doing it again. I don't blame him. I really don't. I'll just do 1 or 2 spoilers, and then I do want to look really quickly at that guy's career just to see the guy who played Nuclear Man. I'm just curious what else he's done. All right. Mm-hmm. Spoilers, the subplot in the movie sees the Daily Planet being bought by an unethical news mogul. This has parallels with a story arc from the early 1970s where Morgan Edge purchased the Daily Planet and bought it under his Galaxy Broadcasting umbrella. Edge butted heads with Perry White and had no qualms about throwing his weight around, just like David Warfield does in the movie. In that regard, Warfield can be seen as a loose analog of Edge. Oh, I got to talk to McCoy about that. That's a cool little nod.
Okay.
And then last one here. In the scene where Lex Luthor and Lenny, played by Jon Cryer, are in the museum stealing the strand of Superman's hair, Lex's hat has the Nuclear Man chest symbol on it. I did not notice that. I would have to re-look at that one again. That's a cool little thing. Even though I was not crazy at all about that Nuclear Man suit, I thought it was such a lazy attempt at it. Look at his IMDb photo. It's this.
Oh my God! It's literally the same from this movie.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, this is the one thing he's known for. And more straight to DVD movies.
Known for Superman 4.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, he's been in 4 projects.
Okay, so after Superman, he booked he only booked 1 episode of The Wise Guy, but he booked 13 episodes of Alaska Kid, which I don't know what that is at all.
Never
Could have been an okay show. And then there's some weird movie on here. Okay, so I don't think. My assumption is that, let's look at all of his credits. Maybe he started producing. I doubt it, though.
I think that,
that's it.
Here.
He only has 4. I'm not surprised. It's not like I loved his acting. He was obviously directed to do it that way. So good job. I don't know. Good looking guy.
He's now a sales representative at Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits in Houston, Texas. His Facebook page confirms this.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Cool.
Because I bet you he's got like a Silver Fox vibe now. Because he's like a good looking guy, good facial structure. That would make complete sense to hire him as your salesman. If he can be charming and attractive.
Yeah.
He's going to be selling the juice.
Just answering phones. Hey, this is Nuclear Man.
Well, when you sell actually alcohol, you have to go in person.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like, it makes perfect sense for him to be an alcohol ambassador because he's got the face for it.
Just ask everyone, have you seen Superman 4? Like, did they make a Superman 4? I'm just kidding. Anyways, sick that he got to be in a major motion picture. Seriously, more than most of us can say, right? So, anyways, that was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. I believe the next Superman film we are going to be covering is Superman Returns. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
Yes, so make sure you don't miss out on that reaction. Looking forward to that. It's been years since I have seen that movie. I don't remember a ton about it, and Tara obviously has not seen it, which we will go over at the intro of that film. So if you have stuck with us this far, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us for this film, and we will see you guys next time. Fly safe.
Welcome. Our new royal reject, Michael Medina Cathuria. You get traditional first-time shout-out. Pop that cherry. M stands for badass mofo. That's right, because you should not be messed with.
That's right. I stands for incandescent, for you glow with bright and luminous volumes.
For sure.
Yeah.
C stands for cat-like, because you are defensive. Defensive little cat.
H stands for humongous, the size of your personality and your heart.
A stands for arsenal, because you are ready for the apocalypse.
Absolutely are. And E stands for eventide, which is the best time to hang with you because you're a soothing evening kind of guy.
L stands for long time you will be a patron.
Ooh.
That's what we want, Michael.
Forever.
We want you to be here. That's what a royal reject is. They're also a loyal reject.
Ooh, it rhymes.
So that's what it should have been. That's what the L should have been. Loyal reject. I messed that up. I botched it. But here, that's what you pay for. Mistakes. Michael.
It's real.
Appreciate you, brother. We'll talk soon. Or sister, or whatever your pronoun is. We respect the pronouns.